When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. Well, he has two shields, so you got a double yield. What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and thank you for joining me for another action figure unboxing and toy review of the variant Bring Arts Captain America from the Marvel Universe line. And this is designed by Tetsuya Nomura, who is known to be an art designer for Final Fantasy and other Square Enix video games like Kingdom Hearts. We're going to open this up. We're going to see how it is in terms of paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. And if you're looking to pick this up, you know where to get it. You can get this at www.Dstar01 your reliable source for awesome action figures. Enough of me talking. Let's go to the top can. Let's yield to this figure. You know what? I was having trouble with the other Bring Arts boxes, so I already cut it beforehand. There you go. We can speed up this review. Captain America is one of my favorite Marvel superheroes, so I'm really glad this came out. Now, when I first saw pictures of this guy, I did not like the way the face was designed, and also the fact that he's like a super metallic, almost Iron Man Captain America. But when I got it, I looked at it and I said, you know what, maybe we don't have that issue, but we're gonna see how it is now that we have him out of the box. Let's zoom in to the face right now and see if we can focus up right there. And yes, the face just doesn't look as good as I thought. And one of the reasons for this is that the chin rest shouldn't be there. Honestly, I don't think they should have added this chin rest. I really like the way that Captain America's chin is really pronounced when in the comic books or the MCU. This chin rest is just a little bit too big, too gaudy. It doesn't look that good. But you can actually see a little bit of Steve's face right there, which is really nice, actually well shaded. And that's about it. So that is my biggest issue with this guy, is that, yeah, I don't like that chin rest. It just doesn't look good. But besides that, everything else looks fantastic. Now, here's one thing that I did notice when I pulled this guy out, especially when I first looked at the pictures of this guy when he was first announced. I thought he would be a completely metallic Captain America, and that's actually not the case here. And here's what I'm talking about. So if you look at the top part right here, you'll notice that this is metallic metal, like blue. But as you look closer, that's about it. Well, we have the middle part, which is actually matte finished, and we have some more matte finishing on the legs, and then a little bit of armor blue right here on the kneecaps, a little bit of silver right here on the boots, but that's about it. So I'd have to say it's like 50-50 metallic, and then the other half is a matte finish. So he's not a fully armored like Iron Man Captain America, to my surprise, and I really like the design now. Now that I actually have this in hand, I honestly thought he would not be good, but now that I have it, I can see it. He is not as armored as I thought he would be, and he looks much better than I thought he would be when he was first announced. So that's really cool. I really like the paint and detail on this guy. Looks like Cap. I guess my only negative would be that chin rest. So now let's talk about scale and articulation. Let's see how tall this guy is standing. He's standing 6¼ inches tall. We got to see how he stands with other Bring Arts. So here's the Bring Arts Iron Spider. As you can see, that is a shorter Spider-Man. Looks like this is the teen version. But if you look here, he scales really well with the Bring Arts Iron Man, which I also like. And here is the Mayfek Spider-Man. He works well with Mayfek Spider-Man. And speaking of smaller Spider-Mans, here is the Marvel Legends Miles Morales Spider-Man. And if you want Marvel vs. Capcom, here is SH Figure Arts M. Bison. So there you have it. Now let's talk about articulation. Ooh, super tight toe joint right there. We have an up and down here at the ankle, double jointed knee. Ooh, that's really nice double joint right there. Ball joint right here at the thigh with a really nice rotation right there. And he rotates at the waist and the upper waist as well. Iron Man and Spider-Man did not rotate this much, so this guy definitely has more rotation in both the joints on the upper and lower midsection. Ab crunch, and there you have it. Does he have butterfly joints? Yes, he does have butterfly joints. And I have to say, wow, I'm starting to. I think this one is going to be my favorite Bring Arts MCU or not MCU, sorry, Marvel figure right now, because I like the joint design, or the joints are just looser. Maybe it's just mine, I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely not as tight. It's actually quite perfect in my opinion. We have a bend here at the elbow, ball and peg here at the wrist, 2 at the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation on this guy. Of course, he has to do, oh, of course, we got to do posing here, because what is an action figure if he doesn't pose well? We have, as best as we can do, superhero landing pose. I think one thing that I've noticed here is that he has way too many pouches. Let's see if we can move them so they can rotate right here. That's pretty neat. But can we get a proper superhero landing pose like Spider-Man and Iron Man? And the answer to that is not as well. And that's as close as I can get him to do that. So let's see if you can do other moves. We can do a front kick right there. We can do a side kick right there. Again, the pockets are getting in the way. I wonder if we can remove those. It doesn't look like, yeah, it doesn't look like I can remove them as easily. But I honestly wouldn't mind if he didn't have these. These are a little bit too big. Maybe remove at least 2 of them, but he shouldn't have 4. Anyway, side kick, front kick, flying knee, and of course we have Marvel vs. Capcom move. If he had a shield, stars and stripes right there. And yeah, I think he's pretty good. Yeah, he works really well. He's real articulated. Nothing really super hinders him except for these side pockets. And that's it when it comes to articulation. Now let's look at the accessories on the top cam. We get 2 shields. We got the classic red, white, and blue. But here we have a gold, red, and silver, which is really cool. And we have the extra hands and other shield accessories. So we're going to cut the video right here, and I'm going to outfit him completely, and we're going to start up in the front cam. So everyone, please give me a moment as I fully outfit this Captain America. Okay, everyone, here is Captain America. He is fully outfitted to the way I like. He has other hands and stuff like that, but we will look at that at the end of the video when we do the showcase. This is pretty much my favorite setup for him, where we have the 2 shields. Now let's talk about his accessories here. Most importantly, the shields. Here is the red, white, and blue shield, which is looking really nice, really shiny, really glossy, metallic silver right there, and looking really good. And the second shield is a gold, red, and silver shield, which can go in the back. Now, they can interchange. You can put this shield in the back and this one in the hand. But more importantly, you're going to see at the end of the video in the showcase, he can actually dual wield shields, which is something that's super cool. And you can do that because you have 2 hands like this. This is a hand with the strap that goes into the shield, and you can have a second one which goes on this hand. You can see, put it here. Like I said, you're going to see that at the end of the video. Last thing I want to talk about that I'm not going to show you because I honestly don't really like it, and not to mention when I took out all the accessories, it kind of went all over the place. I'm sorry, but I'm still going to talk about it. You can remove this piece right here. It's in the middle part of the pouch, and there's an adapter for one of the shields, and then you can put it on his belt. Why does Captain America have a shield on his belt? I don't know. When did he ever do that? Yeah, it doesn't look that good in my opinion. I really don't like it. I don't know why they decided to do that. I've never really seen Cap use it. Use his shield on his belt. Honestly, you always see it on his back where he's holding it. So, yeah, that's kind of weird. Not my favorite thing in the world. But besides that, love the 2 shields and everything like that. Now we can come up with the conclusion of the Bring Arts Captain America by Tetsuya Nomura, the art designer of Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. I have to say, I am really, really digging this look. I love the fact that we have a Captain America that isn't like Iron Man-y, you know what I mean? Like the Spider-Man and obviously Iron Man just look really, really armored. This one is kind of like a half-armored Captain America, where we have regular pants with a little bit of armor on the boots and on the knee pads right there, but mostly he's armored where it counts for him, which would be the chest and the arms and the helmet. So that's something I really like. I love that he's not a fully armored Cap, because he doesn't need to be. Now let's talk about the negative. Obviously, like I said before, the chin strap, not a fan of it, and the reason is we don't really get to see the outline of Steve's face, and that kind of ruins it right there to give it that complete Captain America look for me. Honestly, I wish we had another face. I wish all the Bring Arts Marvel came with like another face, like a Tony Stark face. Peter Parker or Steve here would have been a really nice addition to add another head, but unfortunately you do not get that. So you're pretty much stuck with this one, and that's pretty much my only negative. Besides that, I am really digging this Captain America. So far, he is my favorite one out of the 4. We haven't seen Thor yet. I'm going to open that one up. We're going to see how that one is. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And last but not least, if you're looking to pick this guy up, you know where to go. You can go to www.Dstar01 They're a reliable source for awesome action figures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.